Glowbird thing, nigga. That's the motherfucking movement.
Yeah.
That's what we running with. That's what we stand for. Shit. Whether it's movies, TV shows, we trying to go global with it.
Because it's not fair that they use your dreams, you know what I'm saying, against you. It's not cool.
So you was hurt.
I was real hurt. I was real hurt. So I be blasting out about that shit on the book and everywhere else. And like, fuck them. They don't care about me. I don't care about them. The only thing they care about is keeping that reputation that don't nobody know about private. That's what it's all about, secrets. Everything is about secrets with them. Everything. And that's just annoying. Like, it's like, dude, so I can't even take a picture and say, well, I was just chilling at your crib like this just now. Like, I can't even do that right now. Like, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I met Grand Poobah, I ain't take no pictures with him. Because I felt like I respect him as an OG. You know, but I really wanted to be like, you know what I'm saying? So I could have that, you know? That was a memory for me. This is somebody I look up to. This is somebody whose music I listen to. So, of course, why wouldn't I want to have that as a memory? You know what I mean? But they be so afraid that you're going to use these things against them.
Yeah, that's real.
So you want to put out there what type of guy you actually do like? We can go to the next question if you don't want to answer that. I know you encountered a whole lot of
Yeah. I don't think the kind of guy that I want exists. I just don't, because like I'm pretty genuine. Like I show a lot of affection. I know when to pull back. You know how when you have that perfect type girl you want? Because I have a lot of... And I guess that's where having all my guy friends really kicked in and benefited for me, because I learned from them. Listening to them, different ones. Even my hair clients, most of them are men. So listening to them talk about their relationships or, you know, women they've encountered and different things they like or what they don't like it kind of ultimately built, like, the perfect girl. And people say nobody's perfect. Yeah, true. I'm not perfect. But when it come down to being somebody's woman, like, I know how to do that. So when I talk about my perfect guy, I kind of want him to be like me, but just whatever his differences is on how he was raised, but just with my same values, like being loyal and honest. You know what I mean? I'm very honest. Like, I'd be like, look, I was at the club last night. I seen this dude, and I almost gave him my number. So maybe we need to work on some things, because why would I be looking to someone else? Could have been just a try. But these are conversations that I feel like you should have with your spouse, like your mate.
Dude, want to hear that.
You don't want to hear, but that's part of the problem, though, is because nobody don't want to hear it. But it's a fact. Like, so, but you would have been mad if I would have went ahead with dude and slept with dude.
Oh, definitely.
And you feel me? So, and it's like, what we got going on? Maybe you're not giving me enough attention. Because first of all, why am I in the club right now? Because should be at home with you. So it's just, I just want somebody that's going to give me the same type of respect I give them. You know what I mean? Show me love. Good loving. You know what I'm saying?
So talk about promotions. When did you get into doing promotions?
2001.
Okay.
2001.
There was a lot of competition back then. That's when Colleen and them was very heavy on the promotion side.
Believe it or not, Carlene and them never been competition, because Carlene and them have their own lane. Now, they might compete with each other, like her, Fat Cat, Say, and them. They might, but we just, because we did something totally different. Like, when I first came out, I did the reggae scene. That's how I really blew up and to be known, was through the reggae, because I love to dance. So I'm in the clubs, I'm sparking, you know. Then I'm promoting the job. I'm telling people come in from off the street. I'm coming in and show lit. And we really lit in there. Everybody, people on their head dancing. I mean, it's just wild. Just like the same shit you see on the reggae videos. Like, it really be like that in those clubs. So, worked with DJ Vibes, him and DJ Potty Boys, got with them too, and we just started doing the promotion thing. And like I said, Carlene, you know, they're a little older than me, so they had the 21 and older crowd then, but they was the ones who like to be grown and sexy. And we had the reggae and then the ratchets. You know, when we hit Sky Lounge, you know what I'm saying? We had our reggae night and we had our ratchet night with the hip hop and R&B and all that good shit. But yeah, but I never really saw other promoters as competition, even when I had to have, you know, different ones in the same building with me. I know when I was at Lounge 207, we had Cap City All Stars promoting with me, and then we had True Swagger Entertainment, and then Mona J 804 LLC. So we had like 3 different squads, and Hammer Girl Promotions also was involved in there. And I mean, we had 3 floors. It was no reason to sit in there and be beefing. Like, we all brought different crowds in, so it was dope because once we brought everybody together, at the end of the night, we split that bread. You know what I'm saying? Per team. So it just worked out. You know, I can't say how it worked out for them because they had to split up a little bit more. I just had me. So it was easy. I ain't never have to split my bread.
So what did that progression, like what made you go into promote? What made you go from trying to, you know, get on as a singer to say, you know what, was it money, or was it like just a natural progression, like, you know what, I'm moving around, I'm hanging, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Let me just get my feet wet with this promotion thing. Like, what was that like? Like, what made you go that route?
It felt like the same way with music. It kind of chose me because I know Vibes and BJ, well, that's Potty Boys, they was cool. And one day, Potty Boys was like, hey, you trying to ride with me to the club? And it was called El Chapala's, but it was a Mexican restaurant all the way out West Broad. And I was like, what kind of music they gonna play? He was like, reggae. I was like, bet, I'm going. So when I got there, he was like, well, look, this is a new DJ. So they waited till I got there. He was like, look, he a new DJ. So he has a following, but he from New York. So we trying to like get new people in or whatever. So I was like, well, I'm gonna go outside. I was looking cute. It was summertime. I had on some little shorts. Me and my homegirls, we just went outside. We was flagging people in. Because, you know, back then, dudes was ride all the way up Broad and come all the way back down, flexing their whips and stuff like that. So we was out there, come on there, come in there. So we got the people to come in. So he played hip-hop to keep them there because he knew niggas weren't going to hear reggae all night long. So started like that. And then every week, that's what I was doing. And then we started getting new places to promote at, you know, because he was DJing different places. We just went everywhere he went. And it just got bigger and bigger. And then when I started recording again, he was playing my music and stuff like that. People was rocking with it. And I thought it was pretty dope because I got to see hands-on, like, a crowd not knowing me, not knowing that music's playing is mine, and they rocking to it. So that's what let me know that a lot of the DJs in Richmond is full of shit with saying that people will be in the crowd and they be scared to play our music because they think people not gonna wanna, you know, like jig to it. But I'm like, y'all play shit that people know and they don't dance to it. So that's part of the thing. So yeah.
Let me ask you this too. Since I know you still real heavy on the club scene, how much has changed from then to now? Because like even a lot of clubs that used to promote for then got shut down. Either their name got changed.
Names got changed like a million times. Like 321, I think that's Plush now. Visions, I don't remember what that was back in the day because I don't think I went there. I always went to 321. Have a Nice Day got shut down. But before that, what was that show called? I know I want Flavors, but I used to go to Flavors too. Flood Zone. It was called the Flood Zone. That was the first big competition I ever did was there. And they had all the labels and stuff there. But yeah, a lot of them shut down. And they're different now because, like, I guess the promoters, like, they're different. You know what I mean? It's like, it's too much, I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll invite you out and tell you, all right, you bring you and you get there, then they don't know, or the list is missing, or, you know what I mean? They're not organized. The clubs are different now because, like, I guess them wanting to have more people in than versus their capacity, having all those people standing out and, you know, different things like that. Like, once we shut it down, it's done for the day. We turn people away. We ain't gonna still have people standing outside and all that wild stuff like that. It's just different. Like, people don't dance no more. You know, everybody just kind of standing around. The floors are absolutely wet the whole time. They used to actually go through and used to clean it up. Now they just let the floors be just wet and slipping, and it's just crazy. Like, ugh. Infusions is I like Infusion. I'll go there. A few other jumps. Yeah, I like Vanquish too. Well, I don't know what it is now. What is it called now? They just keep changing the name, but whatever that is now, Palazzo. I like their basement. That's pretty dope, and I like how the VIPs going around. But did I answer your question? Because I might not have answered your question.
So, what did you take from that experience that you would do different towards your next event, or just seeing the change in 2016, how things and changed, like what would you take from that experience to do things different if you decide I'm gonna do another party or event next year? Just change a lot of stuff that you see.
Well, I don't know, but I ain't even trying to get back on that no more. What I'm trying to do now is get a building, a restaurant and lounge area that has enough space for a dance floor and a stage where I can have artists come out. And I don't know if I think I booked you before. Haven't I booked you before?
Yeah,
Did I book you when I was at Eddie's?
That place by the racetrack. I was telling him about that joint.
Yeah, and I let them keep their money that they made from their tickets.
That was a dope event too. It's still on YouTube.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's still on YouTube.
Yeah, because I feel like artists should be able to keep their money they made. They done went out and sold tickets, and then you mean to tell them that they don't get to make no money? That don't make no sense. Like, you didn't went and bought your outfit. You probably paid to get a show set done. You got to get some compensation. So I felt like this. I'm going to give you your first 10 tickets, and you sell those as your money.
I like what Chi doing now.
What he doing now?
Like, he'll give you like 20 tickets, and whoever sell the most, they'll get to keep the funds from that. Or like, if you win, you get some studio time. Doing a lot of different stuff.
So let me tell you about that. Let me tell you how I feel about that. I'm not even doing none of that shit. You can perform for free. You're going to perform for free, and I'm going to charge everyone else who come in the door. Because that's what I always do. Mm-hmm. But that's what I'm going to continue to do, because I feel like that's going to make them wake up. It's like you're paying XYZ to bring a major artist here. You feel me? And you pay your locals nothing. You charge them for an opportunity that may not take them nowhere.
So to be clear, because what you're saying is you're not charging the artist to perform.
No.
You can perform for free. I'm not going to charge you.
I'm not going to charge you.
And you have a possibility to make a couple dollars.
And you can make a few dollars.
That's different.
It's way better.
Yeah.
I give you 10 tickets to sell, which I make myself out my house, so I ain't losing no money. Feel what I'm saying? Make the tickets. You sell your 10 tickets. You can make your $100. It's your money. I mean, it's something.
Yeah.
And I get to put down that I did an event where people made money. So when you go on BMI, ASCAP, CSAC, whichever one you register to, you'll be able to go on there and put down that you was paid as an artist, how many people was in the building, so you can get your royalties back. So you get another check on top of your $100.
I don't think too many artists in Richmond know about that.
So let hold on. You know what I'm saying? Let's go deeper with that. As far as the paperwork, like, I mean, like, how important is, like, won't you just how important is that?
We have paperwork.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You're publishing paperwork. You're putting your paperwork in so you can get your royalties.
I have, okay, so I actually I was doing it for free for 6 years. And no one was coming here to get it done. And then as soon as I said that I was going to start charging everyone, that's when people started inquiring about it, but then telling me that they broke. So it's like you could have said that the first time and got it for free anyway. But it's like that's such a real important thing that has to be done from the moment you start writing music. You need to have that company that you can register your work to. You got to have it. And when you're finished recording in the studio right then and there, after you get your mix and your master, you find out how long your song is. You find out what your title gonna be. Once it's your title, you need to do that. Like, a lot of people don't do that. Even down when I'm doing like that event, I had my paperwork saying what the artist's name was, the name of the event, how many people was expected to come. I mean, I still have all that paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kept all that stuff as a record because now he has record to show that he actually got a paid performance.
Yeah. That's dope.
It's dope. You gotta have it. Like, a lot of people don't do that, but that was the difference between my open mics and everyone else's. I allowed them to, like, at one point, like when I first got in, because of course everybody was telling me you got to charge them. So I was charging every single person who come in the door $5. And if you want to perform, you have to sign up once you get in. And then I make a list. Once I get to a certain number, you get to perform because you already come in knowing you get to perform. So you're supposed to have your CD, however we was doing it at that time. You know what I mean? You're supposed to have all your music or email it to me. But once they get there, They sign up. I have my list. And then I go person for person. If you're not there when I call your name, next. I'm going to the next person. So you get pushed to wherever you get pushed. You can't come to me and be like, oh, well, I was late. Well, now you're going last. Because you late. You missed your slot. Some people don't want to go first. But they don't understand, like, it's not about how many people was in the building. I'm recording this. I'm going to put this out there. And other people are going to watch it that couldn't come. And it's more of them than it is that people came in the building. Always.
Yeah, that's real.
So that was one way that made my open mics different. Then that event that I did with them, I told them, I said, once you sell your 10 tickets, you keep your money. I'm going to charge everybody else that didn't buy a ticket from you. I'm going to spank them at the door. Because they should have bought it from you for the $10. Now they're going to pay me $20. And they going to pay it. They going to pay it. Because how they going to look tucking their tail between their legs and tell you, I didn't show up because it was $20 at the door, but you just paid to see Beyonce. You paid $400. I wish you would tell me that. But speaking on that, I do want to bring up one thing, kind of on this subject, but kind of off this subject. Somebody just told me this, and I really want to make sure everybody else knows this. When it comes down to when you're promoting on your social media, stop complaining about people not supporting you and who don't show up. Because see, one of the biggest things in the industry is illusion, image. So if you made it seem like you had a great show, and you made it seem like you looked at the hottest and you was the hottest and you pumped that, it's going to make them be like, damn, I should have went. Mm-hmm. So the next time you have an event, they'll show up. But when you be like, man, fuck all the people that ain't show up, y'all don't know me, man, that make them be like, see, that's why I ain't go. So you're going to have to start learning to use reverse psychology when you're dealing with your fan base. Because a lot of times they like the shit that you think they ain't going to like. And then they want to see the shit you think they don't want to see. And when they don't see you complaining, it makes them feel like you're winning. Mm-hmm. I had to learn that too.
That's good shit. And then, I mean, I know this is your interview.
You're good,
but
man.
I was always of the mindset of, you don't complain about who didn't show up. You just big up the people that did.
That did, because the people that didn't. Yeah, because the people that did show up, then they feel some type of way. They're like, damn, you ain't even giving me my shout out. I showed up. I bought a ticket from you directly.
You did a whole post about who won't there. I was there. You know what I'm saying?
Or you'll be like, shout out to all the people that showed up. But for the people who didn't, don't include them in that same post. Like just, and then about the crabs in a bucket. Stop saying that we're crabs in a bucket. Stop saying that we don't have no music market. Stop saying all that stupid shit y'all say about 804. Stop saying that shit because you're feeding it life when you do that. You keep saying we need to come together, but you're not moving together. And I asked someone just yesterday. I had a client in here. He wanted to try to not really beef with me, but he just so... If we knew our history, I said, my nigga, I know my history and I still ain't got no further. I'm trying to figure out, like, if once we all get together, what exactly do y'all think that we supposed to do next? Because we ain't got no label. And we ain't got no publishing company. And we ain't got no distribution company. We don't have it. Because you see they not letting us in. Not all of us. Not all these talented people we got. It's too many of us. We all can't make it. Only very few are chosen. So, I'm just going to tell you, like, stop all the negative shit. Stop saying it. Stop feeding the power. Don't be like, well, I know I shouldn't say this, but you know how Richmond is. You know niggas can't come together. Stop saying that shit, bruh. Because a lot of us have come together. That's why we having this interview right now. Some of us, I wasn't even expecting that. I really wasn't. Because I was like, man, I'm like, psh. On to the next scene, because when I come back, I'm coming back to have a label built for my team. You feel me what I'm saying? So we can start being all that shit everybody said we ain't. That's all we need.
Let me ask you this question before we wrap it up. I know you done seen a lot of artists in Richmond come and go. Who would you say you're the most proud of that you done seen progress over the years?
Destiny to Shout. I say her because I remember my very first event where I was headlining the event. She performed there like as a as I guess is the open mic portion of it. And I thought it was dope. I watched her go from being someone who was able to see who everybody called the icon to becoming now what's going to be the next icon. So that's pretty dope. I feel like I got a chance to pass the torch.
That's cool. We just did an interview with her.
Yeah.
She good people, though.
She is good people. She is good people. You know, it's just when you going through like being an artist and the shows and going here and going there and you bump heads, it be hard sometimes to come back. But one thing I can say, like, if you hot, you hot. That's that. She been hot since day one. You feel me? And she's been progressing. You know what I'm saying? Like, where I've been seeing everybody else still jumping around on the stage, doing the same shit at their shows, same songs, not even the same lyrics, but same songs. Like, I really don't see no difference in how you're growing musically. I've actually watched her grow and progress, so I can actually say her. And out of the guys, everybody pick Ed DeRillis, and he is super, super dope, but I haven't really been watching him lately, so I don't really know what he's doing right now. But out of the guys, who would I pick? Oh my God, nobody's really even popping in my head right now. I don't know. I don't know if you guys know him. I would say Shamu. Yeah, he used to go by Lil Shawty. And I say that because he took the time to actually leave Virginia.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And he played buckets. You know what I'm saying? He like do so much different things to try to get the bag for the city, and he's still promoting 804 even though he's out there. I kind of feel like he's trying to go out there and grab some of them folks and get their attention this way, and that's a good thing. That's what we need. And we need all of us to start stepping outside of our city, and even if we start getting together, just renting a van, all of us just go out and just different artists promoting and grabbing attention to the DJs and things like that and bring the attention here. I think we'll be straight.
I like the way you think. All right, so before we wrap it up, let the people know where they can find you at.
You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everything pretty much Mona J 804.
Dope.
Well, definitely appreciate you.
Yeah. I appreciate you guys, because I'm really camera shy, so, you know, I tend not to look at the camera, you know, so I apologize. But I just, you know, it'd be just so much more that I want to talk about, you know what I mean? Because I just feel like we're just misguided as a city. We're misguided. We're like the city of throwaways. And even when you think about how we first started, we're coming in with slavery starting here. And then our descendants are still here. And so we wonder why we act the way we act, you know, and we know these things, but it's like we still moving the same way even though we know it. So now I'm trying to like pull the rug from under the city.
Break them chains.
Yeah, I'm like, let me pull the rug from under y'all real quick. Let me show y'all that we really can work together as a team. Everybody not gonna be how everybody want them to be. It's gonna be some people that's not gonna be as hot. You know what I mean? But they may have a strong point that bring the revenue in, because that's the point. The industry is looking at who can bring in the revenue. So that's what we're gonna have to do. You feel me?
For everybody.
Yeah,
everybody
and I
gotta find their role and bring something to the table.
And if I was to actually share all of my Facebook posts, I've been saying the same stuff that I've been telling y'all today in this interview. I've been saying the same stuff, and I just didn't have people to come in and be like, you know what, Mona, I'm willing to come in and bring this to the table. I'm willing to bring this. It's always been, can you help me do this? And I'm trying to do this. When they know what I've taught them, so they're taking some of it and they're applying it into their grind. But it's grimy because you're leaving behind so many others that's just as dope or doper than you. Everybody's so afraid, but I'm trying to pull that rug, baby. I got to.
Global Everything TV.